Hey everyone, it's Daddy here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. It is new release week over at Whimsy Stamps and I am working with the PC Tulip. I loved this image as soon as I seen it and I'm very excited to work with her. I do love all of the PC images, so definitely always go for these when the new releases are being set out. So I've got her printed up on some Express It blending card and I'm just working my way through colouring her up using Copic markers. So I printed her using my laser printer, my Brother laser printer, which is a Copic safe ink, and as is the paper, which is Copic safe paper. So I'm just working my way through. I always lay down the lightest colour first and then I'll go darkest to lightest. So just working my way through. It's all nice and sped up for you so you don't have to sit here and watch for hours colouring. It does take me quite a while to get all of these images up sometimes, depending on family and all that sort of stuff. So I do have to have it all nice and sped up and cut out all the extra bits and pieces where I'm doing all my mum duties. So this one did take quite a while to get coloured up, but she looks gorgeous and she's all done. So I will have all of the colours listed on my blog, so please head over to my blog if you are interested in which colours I did use today. There will be picture links as well to a few different suppliers, so you can check those out there. So I did colour the little red tulips on her dress the same colour as the tulip, trying not to mix it up too much because I just wanted it all to be all nice and matchy. So I'm going in with some pinks for her little jacket and then some grey markers for her shirt to make it look white. Just working my way through and getting all of those blended out. I love her little outfit. She's very cute. She was designed very well. I'm using my colourless blender to pull all those greys out to make those areas look white. And then I'm going to go in and colour her little shoes in red as well to match her skirt. So just trying to keep the marker up as straight as I can so that I can get into those small areas without it bleeding anywhere. Going back and blending all the colours out. I hope you guys can't hear my next door neighbours barking in the background. It seems to be all they do these days. Going into her little headband, I thought I'd give her a little denim headband to match her little denim skirt. So I'm just working my way through getting all that blended up. Mapping out all of the darkest areas so that I can blend it all down to the light. So I've just pushed it off screen a little bit there, but I will notice and pull it back down. I'm just adding some Wink of Stella to her shoes. There was actually a break in between this, so the Wink of Stella is actually dry in between me working on the next areas. So I'm going in, I'm giving her some brown hair, so I'm using some of the E70 markers. Then just going back in with the darkest of the blends and blending them all out. Back to my mid colour, pulling out that darkest colour, and then back to my lightest colour and blending that all out. Got my youngest home from school today. He's not feeling the best, so he's in his room at the moment doing some resting, and we're going over to my mum's shortly for some homemade chicken soup. Always fixes everybody up. So we're going to pop over to her house in his little pajamas for some soup. I'm just using some Uniball white gel pen just to add some details onto her, and that's the colouring complete. So now we'll get started on the card process. I'm using the Echo Park Head Over Heels paper pad. It's the 6x6 paper pad. It's actually not purchasable anymore, so I have linked up some of the 12x12s that I did find. I'm using some Frenchville Craft cardstock for the bottoms, and then I've just got some white American Crafts cardstock, and then I'll cut all of my pattern paper layers and pop all of those down using some Scotch ATG. So I'm adding some more layers down, trimming it all up using my Caterpillar Pro, and then just trying to work out what I'm going to do before I cut the image down too far. I've cut some matte layers for her as well, adding in some gorgeous lace that I found in my stash. Just wrapping that around there, just trying to work out what I'm going to do. sliding in a doily underneath the image, and here I am using a La La Land Crafts club kit. This is an old club kit, so all of the items that I have used are actually available as separate items, so I will have all of those linked up in the picture links on my blog. So I was playing with using two of the doilies here, but the tulips, but I ended up only using one on the front, and I've used one inside the card. So I did cut some of those little butterflies as well, and here I'm just using my ATG gun to adhere all of that lace down, just wrapping it around the outside, adhering my doily piece down, and then my image, adding the gorgeous little tulip and the butterflies, and adhering all of this to a Kucha Creations card base. I'm going to add some Wink of Stella onto those butterflies, onto the headband and her shoes, and I'm just going to add some detail onto that rose using my Uniball gel pen. And that's the card complete. So I did decorate the inside, but I didn't fit any of that. So thank you for joining me. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button if you like this video. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.